The moment we've waited over 3 years for is finally only a few days away. Star Wars: The Force Awakens. I grew up watching the Star Wars films. I was shown them at an incredibly young age and loved them instantly. I even remember getting The Phantom Menace on VHS at 3 years old when it first came out. Star Wars has been a big part of my life pretty much since I was born. I had the movies, the video games, and watched/played them to the point where the fact that some of them still work is astonishing. The films helped me grow my love of sci-fi, space operas, and pretty much just movies in general. The original trilogy is easily in my top 5 favourite movies of all time. I can watch them over and over again, and even though I will admit they are flawed movies, I still have a hell of a lot of fun while watching them. They are simple, timeless tales of the battle of good versus evil. People of all ages can watch these movies and enjoy them. They've produced some of the most iconic scenes in movie history. The movies have been referenced and parodied to death. Many other films that are like that people have grown absolutely sick of, but these movies have stuck with us and are still regarded as some of the greatest movies ever made. And yes, I'm talking about the original trilogy when I say that. My opinion on the prequels are very mixed. In some ways, I do enjoy them, but I think for the most part that is due to nostalgia. I remember watching them as they came out when I was a kid. Although as a kid I always used to dislike Attack of the Clones, I still loved The Phantom Menace and Revenge of the Sith. And yeah, I know they objectively are not good movies, but I still can't watch the films and not find myself taking at least something away from them. Since in just a few days' time we are getting the first proper Star Wars movie in 10 years and the first film in a new trilogy, I thought it made sense to talk about all the prior movies. So I'm going to review the 6 movies and also the Clone Wars movie because it's a part of the franchise. I may do the Ewok movies after I've finished reviewing the others, but I doubt that will actually end up happening. I have deliberately left it this late to start the review so I can have a couple of days to collect my thoughts about the new movie. I'm also going to review the prequel trilogy first and then the original trilogy. That way when going into The Force Awakens we have the originals fresh in our mind instead of the prequels. I'm also going to review everything in chronological order, so I'll do episodes 1 and 2 and then do the Clone Wars before going back to 3 to 7. So come back tomorrow as I kick off my reviews of the Star Wars movies.